Now got to the point where Ron is still doing the good old humour of, I've got a fish in my pants. Dear oh dear. So, welcome back to the walkthrough, guys. My name is ZeppelinG1993. It's time for more Harry Potter Lego years 5 to 7. In this part, we will be going back to school. Literally, level is called back to school. But yeah, we're also at the point where Harry's just like, well, thank God you are having these crazy visions, because otherwise we wouldn't know what to do. So it's another yet another mini campsite area for us here, which is quite cool for us to explore when we finally want to. Also in here, might as well get him. Why the hell not? This is Dragomir Despard, a notable character who basically, I think it's the wizard that one is meant to become, but then sort of never does anyway. I think, can't remember. Anyway, a character token there. So now brown cow. That goes in like bang. Talk about inconspicuous, you know, trying to avoid detection from the Death Eaters, and yet we just blew something apart. It's mad, it's mad, it's mad. That makes us apparition pad. You can go and explore this later at your will, but for now, let's begin the level. Off we go. This level's quite nice actually, because it is nice after having all this exploration to finally go back to Hogwarts. You do sort of miss it after a while, in a weird way. That is where Death Arrows Part 1 sort of lacks. Tries to be the whole like on the road story. Works in some ways, not so much in others. Death Eaters literally everywhere. To be honest though, it doesn't matter if they find you, they will find you in the end. So they go back and forth like that, so you might as well try and destroy them while you can now. It will set off the catapulting charm, but what the heck. Whoa, that defeat is everywhere. Oh no. And it's like, Hermione, get out Quickshanks. Which is like, okay. It's like, Quickshanks, now is not the time to be playing about in the snow. It's like, no, but look, I can dig. Look what I found. Oh, blooming hell. Blooming Quickshanks. Oh no, Quickshanks, no! Still there, still tagging along for the ride. So while the other guys fight the Death Eaters, Hermione gets out this old thing. This old doohickey. Basically got to block all this rubbish in the way. Seriously, the one time we come to Hogsmeade and there is stuff everywhere. Seriously. Ministry in charge and, well, no, Voldemort in charge of the Ministry. He's saying not doing enough to alleviate the litter problem. Stuff just left everywhere. It's, honestly, what a shambles. And then bang, everything gets sucked in. A wonderful contraption indeed. Absolutely wonderful. And that builds, would you believe it, a little house thing there. That is where, actually no, we don't need to do it, I don't think. Actually, do we need to do this? Let's find out. Go away anyway, Death Eaters. Get out of it. That I believe actually is the student in peril, I think, so doesn't need to do it anyway. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Ah, leave me alone. Just trying to make a potion. Not too much to ask. Just trying to never know where the other potion ingredients are. All around somewhere. They'll be around somewhere. Well, Death Eaters just sort of follow you guys. It's like, quickly destroy them, get them, capture them. It's Harry Potter. But everyone's just like, meh, ever. Look at my face. Am I doing anything on my face? Right, so we need a spider. Oh, it's over here. The spider's over here. And we also need lollipop, which this is a really weird one. This one, because basically it means you have to get the student in peril. You can't avoid not getting him, which is not bad necessarily. So let's have some water. Let's have some water. Like, really, Hermione, a bath here? The Death Eaters around. It's like, no. Wait a minute. It's all for the right cause. Couldn't you just reach into the bath and get the spider out? I mean, seriously, seriously. This level does defy you sometimes because like it's using magic. It doesn't actually really benefit you. It's like quite easily reach in there and get spider out of the bath. Like, no. Right, one now. He needs one to get his Illuminator out. Don't mind me. Just doing my whole light thing. Basically, yeah, there's a poor old student up here stuck in the ice. Melt him down. You're not a student in peril. And then as a thank you, he gives you his ice dolly. What a charming man he is. The best student in peril, I think. Oh, no, it's not actually. No, it's not. What do you know? What do you know? So put this in here. Come on, quickly. Exploding Quarton, do your thing. Bang! Right. Make a way for this quickly. Ignore the Death Eaters. It's like, oh no, we're surrounded. No, no, no. Catapulting charms everywhere. And suddenly, quickly, in here. It's that Dumbledore lookalike. And now we're safe. Oh, 2 old men with beards, how cute. I'd better just ignore explaining to you about the whole portrait thing, about the sister. Let's gloss over that. There he is! And he's still got the goofy teeth! Honestly, Neville. Back into Hogwarts we go. The room of requirement is here. But the other guys are all asleep. I'm just like, yeah. You know, there's meant to be a big resistance going on here, but actually, they're just chilling out. Now you think what you would do is yell at them and say, hey, wake the hell up! Harry's back! But instead you have to go and do a whole sort of crazy sort of alarm clock system for each person. It's quite cool in their own little way, very inventive. But it does, you know, it's one of those situations where magic, you know, is actually doesn't sort of make things any easier, really. It's weird like that. Also, by the way, the music in this room, I love the music in this room. I've been trying to find what it's called. If anyone knows what this music is called in this spot, I'd greatly appreciate it. And Dean! Dean's the man with the plan, man. Right, it's doing it now. Put up, where do we put it, actually? Oh, there we go. I just want to see its awkward sort of camera angle there. That's more like it. Music, oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, Alexander Desplat, I mean, is that how I say his name? Not always as memorable as John Williams was, but especially Lily's theme as well. That's just beautiful, Lily's theme. Like, for me personally, there aren't many deaths in the game, in the film rather, that are conveyed as well as they are in the book. Snape's is one of the rare exceptions. I think that's absolutely amazing, that one. Like the sort of like how beautiful it is and how sad, they convey it perfectly. Yep, just fire a rocket right, Luna. That's not dangerous in the slightest. And now just Seamus. What I always used to call Seamus until someone corrected me in a video. It was like, oh, this is awkward. Yeah, Seamus. Oh, Seamus. Hermione with her things. Yep, of course the bag. Of course it's the bag. It's always the bag. Stuff in Hermione's bag is a very mixed bag. Raise it up. Morning song. And there we go. Everyone's like, right, now we can start the resistance. Oh yeah. Like, we need this bad boy. Has anyone seen it? Oh, there she is, Ginny. This is awkward. Everybody doesn't know what to say. They're shaking hands. Oh, how romantic. Like, have you seen Harry Potter? Is anywhere at all? Anyone? Anyone? Whoa! It's Harry! Like, where did he come from? Here we go. And yes, you get to play as McGonagall. This is awesome. Okay, I'm so playing as McGonagall. This is a rare occurrence. Who shall she fight first? So you have to fight one of the 2 Death Eaters to win because, you know, lols. Oh, look. Wait for them to change to. There we go. Fight like that. mean, it's obvious, really. Obviously, McGonagall's going to beat a Death Eater. It's McGonagall, honestly. Makes sense. There we go. Very standard sort of boss fight there, after all. Water in your face. That's all you need to defeat a Death Eater. Just lots and lots of water. That's it, McGonagall. Something quite weird about seeing McGonagall using. Oh no, wrong spell. Come on. There we go, I was wondering what's going on there. Yeah, so something very weird about seeing someone as respected as McGonagall doing the whole sort of jumping in the air thing. Right, that's them done. Now it's time to fight Snape. Now this is a boss fight like a half. Don't know why he's panicking there. He's like, oh dear, things are going wrong. It's Harry Potter. He's got a good reputation for avoiding trouble. But of course, we're doing the same old usual throwing object to Snape thing. I mean, I can't help but at this point, like, wish they'd done a bit more variety and just, you know, things they could do. Some sort of other element of boss fight would be cool. Compared to like Crash Bandicoot 3, the boss fights in there, which is so inventive. This just feels a bit like, I don't know, lackluster. What it could be. One last time now. Harry's just like, I'll let you do this bit. Oh no. No, no. That's it. Whoa. Bang. There we go. Now, let's say the big fight begins. You get a duel, Severus Snape. I mean, it's exactly the same as other duels, but it is quite amazing that you're now fighting Severus Snape himself, and for Harry, that's like, you know, the defining sort of battle. But apart from him and Draco, obviously. Whoa, 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 I didn't get a single bit of time to respond to that. Honestly, Snape, give me a chance, man. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. You can feel the tension in the room. Old Lockhart will be so proud. Magic he started 2 years ago, in second year, in the dueling club. And now look at me. Come on. Done! Romeo done. The boss fight of the century is over. Apart from Voldemort, of course. That's quite a big one. Off he goes. Oh, the surrender. Oh my good lord, that is scary. Imagine seeing that. Whoa! Way to make Voldemort less scary. There we go. Level 2 done. Level complete! Replay unlocked, all the usual sort of stuff. So there we go. We're now back at Hogwarts. And that's pretty much it. Well, no, that's pretty much it. But you know, that's that level done in any case. Level complete. Okay, in the next part, we shall move on to level 3 of the Pharaohs Part 2, which is Burning Bridges. See you then!